What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired of these bronsexuals. And if you're watching, and you know who you are, you bronsexuals. And to be clear, not every LeBron James fan is a bronsexual. I have met a few fantastic LeBron James fans out there. But for the obnoxious, over-the-top, ball-guzzling, simping, revisionist, delusional, disrespectful bronsexuals, you know who you are, and you know all the reasons why I'm calling you that and why people call you that. You know who you are. You'll never get out on the comment section and admit it. You'll never show your true colors. But I know what you do. You like to go and report my channel. Yeah, I know. I don't know who you are personally. I don't know the name of your user accounts. But I know, especially recently, I've been getting reported. Why? No, for no good reason. No good reason. Bronsexuals, move beyond the word simp. There is no, bronsexual is the word, I suppose. I suppose bronsexual is the word. I was going to say there's no word to describe them, but no, they are the word. They are the entire entity. I don't come out on this channel and put out my videos and put out lies and misinformation. I don't do that regarding any player. I just put the truth out, and I like to highlight the truth. And I like to address people when they don't put out the truth. And they lie. And they create a narrative. And they create narratives. They create stories. That is what I do. Try my best to put out the facts and put out the context so that people truly understand the real story and understand the real player and understand the team. So y'all out here mad, crying, reporting me because I am addressing the false narratives that surround LeBron James and putting out the real information. That is why you are mad. It sounds like you're sick. It sounds like you live in this bubble, in this false reality, and you cannot accept the facts. Part of recovery is acceptance, folks. Y'all need to accept that your king is not perfect, just like any other player that's ever played in the NBA. They are not perfect. It blows my mind that some of these bronsexuals will keep coming back to this channel to watch my LeBron James content, knowing what I'm going to say, knowing that I'm going to address the BS, but you still keep coming back just to be mad. It'd be one thing if you were coming back to be like, yo, let me try to look at this from another angle. Let me see where he's coming from. Maybe I could find some truth in what he's saying. Maybe I can accept some of this. But no, I just think y'all like punishment. Y'all like getting beat. But I guess that you're a simp. So that makes sense. That makes sense on some level. You keep coming back here. For what? You obviously don't like my content. You probably don't like me. You probably think I don't know anything about basketball. You probably think I'm a LeBron hater, which isn't true. But you keep coming back. You keep coming back. Bronsexuals, y'all are like flies. Flies at a summer barbecue. Flies at a summer cookout. Completely unavoidable. Completely unavoidable. But it makes sense why y'all are flies. Because flies eat shit. And I've been shitting all over y'all and them LeBron James narratives. So you keep coming back to eat it up. Dare you call me a LeBron James hater? I have LeBron James in my top 5. And I really only address the bronsexuals and the people creating these false narratives and checking them on their BS and putting the facts out there. I rarely am ever bashing LeBron James himself. On occasions, when it's warranted. But usually I'm dealing with his minions. His Braun goblins. You see, they are quick to call everybody else a LeBron hater when they are in fact the everybody else hater. Definitely a Jordan hater. Definitely a Kobe hater. And a everybody else hater. That is bronsexuals. But they will be so quick to call you a LeBron hater. But let me tell you the difference between me and you. And I'll tell you why I'm not a hater and why you are a hater of every other basketball player out there. At least ones that you feel threaten LeBron's legacy. When someone comes up to me, or just talking, and they say, I think LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. Me? While I disagree with you, I'm like, bro, good. That's what's up. That's your opinion. He has a case. Whether I think the case is strong or weak or where it lies on the spectrum of strength, that's a different story. But he has a case. And I'm happy LeBron James is your favorite player of all time, or the greatest player of all time in your opinion. But I disagree with you. I don't have him that high. I wish you the best, sir. Bronsexuals, if you have LeBron James anything other than number 1, they will begin to demonize you, tell you don't know basketball, minimize you, call you a LeBron James hater, call you a Jordan, I don't know what, Jordan fanboy, Kobe fanboy, Bird fanboy, Magic fanboy. I don't know the words they use for these other players. They'll tell you to just go check the stats. You're an idiot. Numbers don't lie. Things like that. For having him anything other than number 1. God forbid if you tell them you think Kobe Bryant's better than LeBron James. And you know what hurts them even worse? When you tell them that I have Larry Bird ahead of LeBron James. And by having Larry Bird ahead of LeBron James, you're not only saying that LeBron James is not the greatest of all time in your opinion, but you're also saying that you believe LeBron James isn't even the best player in the history of the game at his own position. Oh, that cuts deep. That cuts deep. Dare you say that. They'll get on the satellite systems and find out where you are right now. Exactly where you are. Brother, they'll put the call in. They'll have the black SUVs pull up at the crib ASAP. Crazy. You see, that's the difference. I'm willing to accept other people have other players as the greatest of all time. And there are other players that have cases. But bronsexuals are not willing to accept anything other than LeBron James as the greatest player of all time. They're sick, they're delusional, they're closed-minded. If you're telling yourself, I can't accept that, I can't accept that, that's great. That's you. That's you. But destroying somebody and getting personal with them because they don't share your opinion on who's the best basketball player of all time, now, that's just different. It is. And I'm not saying we can't disagree. I'm not saying we can't have debates and have arguments. Let me give you my reasons. You give me your reasons. Probably, most likely, at the end of the day, we'll agree to disagree. The same way we came into this debate, we'll walk out of it. Maybe we'll walk out of it still disagreeing, but gaining some new knowledge and some new perspective. But you bronsexuals, nah, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. Y'all flying out to New Orleans and getting voodoo dolls, sticking pins in them on anybody that would go against the stance of LeBron James being the greatest player of all time. And trying to have a debate with a bronsexual starts to become extremely exhausting. Oh, trust me, I know. I know. I would warn anybody, it would behoove you to just stay clear of them sometimes. Once you start seeing the BS or hearing the BS, just let it go. Just let it go. I feel like a certain percentage of them are trolls anyway. Hell, I even had a great supporter of this channel right here. Homie. Well, his name ain't Homie. Call him Homie. The Homie. He was like, bro, I can't even talk to these guys no more. All I do is send them a link of, one of your videos or two Raw's videos, and I keep it moving. Like, I was like, dog, I hear that. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna be like, here, you know what? I'm not having this conversation. Watch this video. Straight facts. Everything you need to know. Salute. My guy was like, I ain't got the energy for this. Watch a video. Go color. I'm a diehard Laker fan. Diehard. For almost 30 years now. LeBron James is on my team. And while when he first signed with the Lakers, I was not a fan. I was not happy because I know all the BS that comes with him on your franchise. And it took some time for me to accept it, but I eventually did because at the end of the day, I am a Laker fan and I want to win. And me and LeBron, I don't know him personally, but if you get where I'm going with this, now we have a working relationship. I don't have to like all the aspects of your game. I don't have to like your personality, but we're in it together now. And for that reason, I wish LeBron James nothing but the best performances every single game. Because it's about the Los Angeles Lakers. And if he performs well, then there's a great chance that the team performs well. And it gives us a great chance of winning. I ain't no LeBron James hater. I don't wish death on this guy. I don't wish bad performances on this guy. I'm a Laker fan. So as long as he's on my team, I'm rooting for the guy. You understand? That is where my allegiance lies. And even if he wasn't on the Lakers, I'm not out here wishing bad performances on LeBron James. For what? Man, I'm damn near 40 years old. What I look like doing that? I got other things to do with my time. I got other ways to spend my energy. Instead of wishing things on somebody else. I leave that to you bronsexuals. I do. I'd rather expend my energy talking about LeBron James in my social media platform, engaging with everybody, than sitting in a dark corner praying for bad luck to the dark gods. I want y'all to know, I want y'all to understand that people are going to have different opinions. And many people will back them up with facts, things that actually happened. And you get mad when people address your analytics and then provide further analytics to put your analytics in context, and then provide story to further give context to your argument. I put out videos. See, y'all only watch the videos y'all want to see, y'all bronsexuals. Y'all know what y'all doing. And to be fair, if that's your right, as a consumer of a product, you have a right to ingest it however you want to, view it however you want to. But if you go check out other videos that I put out, you would see that the same way I apply context to LeBron James' false narratives, I do it on the opposite end. And what I mean by that is when people make pro LeBron James arguments that have false information, I call it out. In the same way, I've seen people put out negative anti-LeBron James assessments. And when they put out misinformation and wrong information and say wrong things about LeBron James that wasn't true, I call them out in defense of LeBron James. But y'all don't see none of that. You don't. Do you guys realize that y'all are the only fan base by the masses, bronsexuals, that feel compelled to push this narrative so hard because it means so much to you, obviously, wanting everybody to accept LeBron James as their Lord and Savior, their King for the cult? The only fan base that does this, the only fan base that has to make up stuff to push some type of GOAT argument, while every other fan base just speaks the truth about their player, and they feel so confident in what their player has been able to achieve in his career to define his legacy that they let his actual accolades, his actual accomplishments, his actual career do all the talking and speak for itself. They don't feel the need to make up anything. They don't feel the need to go out of their way to convince you. Create this false narratives, hoping that you don't fact check them and just take them. Y'all only fan base that does stuff like that. Bronsexuals. Nobody else does. No, they don't. The fact that I caught GPT, I put a video out on this. I caught GPT making up LeBron James. Facts. Facts on ChatGPT. I put a video on it. I couldn't believe what ChatGPT was telling me. I was like, that's not true. And I definitely called ChatGPT out on it. I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want to go check that video out. For sure. And that tells me you don't feel so confident in the legacy of your king that you can't let his career speak for itself and let people evaluate it appropriately. You have to make up stuff. You have to push agendas. You have to create this cult. You have to put people in mainstream media. You have to have everybody Clutch Sports affiliated that's putting information out to the world. You got to do all this and still, you ain't getting the results you want. Still, there is the rebellion. Still, there's enough people out here that have been watching basketball for longer than you've been born, probably, that understand the history of the game and have shaped their opinion about their wealth of knowledge, or shaped their opinion from their wealth of knowledge, for them to come to the conclusion that for them, LeBron James isn't the greatest thing they've ever seen. It's sad that I have to put out videos like this addressing an obnoxious fan base. It's sad. And if you're not a bronsexual, I'm not talking to you. You're probably a great LeBron James fan. But y'all know who you are. And after I post this video, I know damn well Y'all probably gonna go report my ass again. Try to get my channel taken off YouTube. Try to get me shadow banned. I already know I've been shadow banned at least once. Oh, I already know. I already know I got shadow banned once. I already know. Trust me. Trust me. It's a whole thing. Shout out to the other YouTubers that warned me and other upcoming channels about stuff like this. Because it happened to them. Too Raw for TV. Too Raw for Sports. Ticket TV. They didn't tell me directly. It was indirectly. And shout out to everybody out there that's actually putting out true information regarding LeBron James. Like Too Raw for Sports, Too Raw for TV, Ticket TV, Scap Attack, Showtime Nick, Angry Old Hoops Fan. Go check those channels out. Those guys really do a great job. Oh, and Dreamers Pro. And Dreamers Pro Sports. My bad, Dreamers Pro. And Dreamers Pro. Y'all go check out those channels. Because those are probably the top, mainstream affiliated YouTube channels that actually put out good and truthful information regarding LeBron James. Check those guys out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a link to each of their channels in the description of this video, as well with the Chat GPT video. For real. You will not silence me. I'm not backing down. I don't care how many times you report me. I don't care. I'm gonna put the truth out there. I'm gonna speak my mind. You can't accept that. So you wanna go report somebody. You look like a clown. I watch other YouTube channels. I even watch people that are pro LeBron James. And while I disagree with them, I've never reported anybody. That's their opinion. If you think LeBron James is the GOAT, greatest of all time, dope. I'm happy for you. He's had a great career. He's one of the great players to ever play the game of basketball. Even with all the context I apply, for context that makes me put other players ahead of him, I still know that he's one of the greats. And I will not berate somebody. I will not demonize somebody that ever thought that Magic Johnson was better than my favorite player, who I think is the GOAT. Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Steph Curry, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem. I would never demonize anybody that felt that any one of those guys was better than who I thought was the GOAT or my favorite player. While I may disagree, I am not getting personal, and I'm not berating anybody, destroying them, and taking it to somewhere where it doesn't need to go, and reporting them. What is this? That's all I got to say about it. Bronsexuals, you're still welcome here, and you're going to keep doing what you want to do anyway. Do you? Everybody else, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you all as people. At the end of the day, you're all people. We're all humanity. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Check out our LeBron James playlists. And like, comment, subscribe. Hit that diggity damn bell. And I will catch you on the next one. We out, baby.